know me, Martin. Bruh, man, upstairs, 5th floor.
Didn't have no more toilet paper. And that's why I was still sitting there till he came back from the store
And cried, man. Oh, yeah. Bruh, man, cried.
From being an extra in his first movie to the guy who later ran the show full time, remember Bra Man?
Nut. Just getting my strip on.
Yeah, the guy who just popped up in Martin's apartment like he paid rent but never did. The one who slid through that window with a sandwich like he was born in the 5th dimension.
What the hell you doing up in here, bro, man?
I was about to ask y'all the same question.
That dude had us wheezing before he even opened his mouth. Reginald Ballard wasn't just a legend. He was the moment. But behind all that laughter was a man who nearly died. Not just once, but emotionally and physically. Reginald's life has been through it. He saw the light, and then he turned around and saw the bill collector too. But through it all, that man's desire to live, to thrive, and to still make people laugh pulled him through. Stick around till the end, because what this man went through, baby, you need to hear it for yourself. It's given, God's not through with me yet. So let's take it back, way back to October 13, 1965. A baby was born in Galveston, Texas. And little did they know that baby was going to become the reason we all laughed till our bellies hurt in the 90s. Reginald was raised in a working class home and he attended public school like most of us. But where he differed, he had that I'm not staying here spirit. Reginald was not about to be stuck in anyone's background. The boy was athletic, charming, and louder than his teacher's grading pen. He dominated the football field like he had something to prove. And baby, he did. That grit got him a full-ride football scholarship to Southern Methodist University, not too far from home, but far enough to build his name. And if you thought he'd study something sporty like physical education, think again. This man said, nope, I want to be a star. So he majored in theater arts because deep down, he knew the stage was his real playing field. But like most of us, life said, hold up. SMU's football team got hit with the infamous NCAA death penalty in 1987.
Suspended us for 1 year, and SMU imposed a second year on themselves. So they said that we couldn't play football for 2 years.
Yep, the whole program shut down because the school couldn't keep its hands out of the cookie jar, paying players under the table like it was a street hustle. And unfortunately, Reginald got caught in the crossfire. His football dreams were benched permanently.
Once, I left, I never looked back at football again.
But instead of crying over it, he pivoted hard. He transferred to the University of Missouri, and that's where the acting bug bit him deep. He took one theater class, that applause from the audience, and said, oh yeah, this is it. This is the drug I've been looking for. And that was it.
When I finished, I forgot I was in the classroom, man, and they started clapping, and that's what snapped me out of the whole thing. And, right then and there, I knew, I said, man, I have something, man.
Reginald packed his bags and headed straight to Hollywood. Let's be real, he wasn't balling on arrival. He had big dreams and a small budget. Passion was his only currency. The couple had to shack up with relatives because Airbnb who?
Out here, man. My aunt let me stay with her for like 5 days. We stayed for a week, and got her friend got us an apartment in Glendale.
He went from casting call to casting call, taking anything and everything.
Every agency in Cali and up and down Hollywood, Sunset, all that, man. They got one person, and the person that I got ended up going out of business the next week.
He even accepted a non-speaking role in the 1989 movie Live.
I was an extra. All I did was hold a rifle on it. That was it.
That's right. He was basically a background blur, but he didn't care. That boy just wanted to be on camera. A few gigs later, he snagged a line or two in The Trial of Rosie O'Neill.
She's sitting down.
I'll be right in. Come on.
My first speaking role was Trials of Rosie O'Neill with Sharon Glass TV show.
Slowly but surely, he was moving. Then boom, the breakthrough hit, Martin. And when I tell you he owned that role as Bruh Man from the 5th floor with the silent TH, that man became iconic.
Can I get my seat, man?
Don't tell. I shouldn't have sat here, right?
How'd you get it?
You knew if Bruh Man showed up, something dumb and hilarious was about to happen. He didn't even need a full monologue, just one line, one look, and we were gone.
Sometime a brother got to do what a brother got to do.
He slid through scenes like he was allergic to doors, and America ate it up. After Martin, the floodgates opened. He became that familiar face we all love to see. He played WB on the Bernie Mac show.
Last week, a lady got jacked at the gas station. You know, in broad daylight and did.
A week later, I went and they called me in for audition.
Had a role in Menace to Society.
We'll get this in trouble. What you doing? Little old nigga, this party here for grown folks.
Popped up in The Parkers.
Yo, what is Harry Krishna's making a grip off these bean pies?
Sister, Veronica Mars.
But you think you just come in here and buy me like that? Is that how it is?
Just Jordan, and more. He was on your screen whether you turned left, right, or flipped the channel by mistake. And let's not forget him showing up in Big Sean's Play No Games video. Still playing Bruh Man.
It's true. Got some things I want to do to you.
Still stealing scenes like rent was due. But then real life stepped in, and life doesn't always knock. It kicks the damn door down. Reginald lost his close friend, Bernie Mac, and that shook him deep.
You feel like you didn't have a chance to say, you know, bye to a friend, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was kind of hurtful, man.
He broke down publicly, saying Bernie was worked to death.
I believe so, man, because, you know, he told us that, man. He told us that he was doing so much.
That man was ill, but still forced to show up on set because production wouldn't wait. Reginald called it out plainly. If Bernie had been white, they would have shut the whole production down to let him rest. But no, they pushed him till his body gave out.
You could be dragging your ass across the rug. Just make sure after you drag it across there, man, wipe it up, but come on, do this work.
That kind of pain leaves a scar. And just when you thought that was the worst of it, Reginald himself nearly died. Kidney failure came creeping in like a thief in the night. He was down bad.
Gave me a kidney about 2 years ago, 2020.
His wife, Edith, stepped up like a real MVP. She tried to donate her kidney, but sadly, they weren't a match. Most folks would have cried and stopped there, but not Edith. Sis entered a paired kidney exchange program, gave her kidney to someone else so her husband could receive a kidney from a donor in North Carolina.
So what they did was they did a swap, and she gave her kidney to somebody, and they swapped me. I got somebody else's, you know. So
if that ain't love, then I don't know what is. She saved her husband's life by any means necessary. Let's all clap for a real one. And remember those crazy fans with no boundaries? Because Reginald played a homeless man on Martin.
Oh yeah. Bruh man, cry.
People actually thought he was homeless in real life. Some kids even swore he lived in a hallway of her building.
You know, they think that, you know, I remember some elementary school kids one time, man, they thought that job.
That man had lines and jokes, not a sleeping bag and canned beans. Talking about being homeless, when Reginald embarked on the remarkable journey to Hollywood, arriving with his wife, he had limited resources.
Just hacked it up, man. We had a Nissan Sentra. Everything that could fit in that Nissan Sentra, man, me and my wife just grabbed it and rolled out the cab.
The only thing he had unlimitedly was passion and determination. But that grind paid off big time. He became one of the funniest men on television in the 1980s and 1990s, leaving a trail of laughter wherever he went. And let's be honest, he might not have a shelf full of awards, no Emmys, no Oscars, but who cares? Reginald got the kind of award that actually matters, the love of the people. He owns the fans' hearts, and that's the best kind of trophy. Today, Reginald is still in the laughter business, killing it as a stand-up comedian.
And held the head under the cover.
Whole lot better now, seasoned now, and you know, it's cool, man, because I'm on the road almost every weekend, man. As a matter of fact, I'm leaving tonight.
And in August 2024, he shocked everyone by joining the NEA Foundation as Vice President for Policy and Communication. Who knew Bruh Man from the fifth floor had 15 years of experience in education policy? Plot twist, and he's still active in the entertainment world, too. He pulled up to Monster Mania in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, doing meet and greets with fans, taking cosplay photos, and giving the people what they want. He's still married to his ride or die Edith, and together they have 2 kids. Reginald is 59, looking good, looking strong, and still cracking jokes like it's 95. His current net worth is around $1 million, and honestly, That's $1 million worth of laughter, inspiration, and perseverance. After all the storms, heartbreaks, and near-death experiences, Reginald Ballard still walks with his head held high. And for every young actor out here trying to make it, honey, look up to Reginald Ballard. If he can do it, then baby, so can you. Keep pushing, keep showing up, and keep being funny even when life ain't. Because Reginald did it, and he made it look easy.